What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. Today, we just got the score 16-10. We went down against the Kentucky Wildcats just now. Just wanted to go live to kind of talk about the game real quick. Some of you guys will catch the live stream. Other guys will not be able to, but before I go any further, man, I need you to do one of three things. Remember, I'm trying to do this for live and also for replay. If you like the video, please like the video, hit the smash button, hit the notification. I said it wrong. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Also, notification bell, like know every time I drop a video. And the three, share the video, helps out a ton. But man, let's talk about this, man, real quick, man. I watched the game. I left at halftime to get me something to eat, and the game didn't start because the FSU game, the Florida State game, nobody wanted to go see. So the one thing that I thought about this game was missed opportunities. We have to look at our team like there's hope. I don't think that my man Walt, who's on my channel a lot, commented and said that if we lose to Kentucky, then it's not like it's hopeless, which I don't think so. I think we still can get to 6 wins, even though we did lose to Kentucky. I don't think the gap between us and Kentucky is that far out. Remember, Kentucky has owned us for the past couple of years, but this game seemed different. To start the game off, other than that, the Kentucky running game just really held down the fork. Our defense played amazing, guys. They played amazing. When you look at causing 4 turnovers, right? 4 turnovers. We had like 3 fumbles recoveries. We should have had a few more, but we had 3 fumble recoveries. We had a pick. But what killed us, guys, is that we did not have any points off of turnovers. We had 0 points off of turnovers. We didn't turn the ball over on offense, but we could not get the running game going. And a lot of times our offensive line is to blame. This game with the offensive line to blame, there were a few missed opportunities by the offensive line. Things weren't clicking. We just couldn't score. We did have an EJ Jenkins sighting. He made 1 reception. Didn't see him throughout the whole time. But that 4th and like 2 or 3, instead of us going for a field goal, we decide to just simply try to go for it, and we missed it. The defense, man, is the wins that we're going to have and we're going to be able to get is simply going to be a matter of us we got to run the ball if we're going to be successful. Luke looked pretty good. Luke Doty looked pretty good. He was very smart and poised with the football. He ran when he was supposed to. He didn't run like a chicken with his head cut off. He picked the spots. But offensive line's got to open up doors for those wide receivers. But the one thing that I was kind of concerned about was Kevin Harris had the ball a few times, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, and didn't get it. Didn't get the job done. So ultimately, we're still in good shape, man. We play Temple. We play Temple next week. We also got Tennessee. We also got Vanderbilt. So those should be 3 wins. So we'll go into this season. We got 2 wins. Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. With a chance to get a bowl win. And then Clemson, mighty Clemson fell. The mighty Clemson Tigers fell. They are not going to be I don't think they'll be a top 15 team with that loss. I think they'll go down. I think they'll still be a top 20 team because people like Clemson. They want to gain Clemson respect. So I don't think that they will lose a lot. But it goes to show you, man, that Clemson is beatable. I'm not saying that we're as good as North Carolina State. but Clemson is beatable. So we may have a chance where we may get our sixth win with a team that on paper at the start of the year we was not supposed to beat. So I'm thinking, and this is just me thinking, people, that we're a bowl eligible team. I truly believe that we're a bowl eligible team. Are we worse than Kentucky and Missouri and all that stuff? No, I think that we can beat Missouri. We can beat Kentucky. We could beat Tennessee. You know, those teams. We're not tier one when it comes to the SEC tier of the East. That's clearly Georgia and then Florida. But we're like a tier below. We're actually tier tier 3, because tier 1 is Georgia, tier 2 is probably Florida, and then tier 3 is all these other guys that's trying to fight for contention. The Kentuckys, the Tennessees, not Tennessee, excuse me, the Kentucky, South Carolinas, the Missouris of that state. So I'm not mad at this game, guys. And anybody who's a Gamecock fan who will say, well, you know, I don't like the game, blah, blah, blah. Listen. Kentucky's 4-0 for a reason. We played with them. I think that we rebound, and it was a better game than it was against Georgia. I think our staff is learning, and then we didn't have those goofy we had a few goofy penalties on defense that really killed us. That play, the drive where they had the field goal, we had a few holding penalties. We had a sack, and that was brought back because of a holding penalty on defense. So I think the mental games is what's killing us. Walt, what's going on? He said, "Hey, it says okay. I just remember Shane's first year. We're going to be all right. Yeah. Walt, man. Shout out to Walt, man. Yeah. I think we're going to be okay. You said it that losing to Kentucky will not be a game changer. I believe it 100%. Losing to Kentucky is not the worst thing in the world. It's really not. They're a good team. You know, right now they're a little bit above us, a little bit ahead of us. If we could have gotten together on offense, which I think that, to be honest with you, man, we got to develop a wide receiving core. Jalen Brooks played pretty well. Josh Vent had maybe 1 or 2 catches. The carry on joined a few targets he had. I think he dropped the one that he could have had. I think he had 2 or 3 targets. So we got to develop that, man. And the offensive line, we have to develop our O-line. Because we're not running with nobody, we're not doing a whole lot. It's something that we have to do. But I am encouraged. I really am, guys. You know, some people may be like, "Oh man, like the Gamecocks," but it's nothing to be mad about. It says we did good, but I think we could have won off those. I believe, bro. Listen, 16-10. Think about this: 16-10. If we would have had a touchdown or a couple of field goals, this would have been a different game. If we would have just scored on those things, but they stopped us because we couldn't run on first and second down, and we had a lot of third and longs all night long, third and longs. We converted some, and then we had some fourth downs that we could have got. So this game could have been a lot different if we would have ran the ball, and that's our offensive identity. We have to run the ball in order to set things up. I don't understand how we ran the ball really well last year, but this year we're not running as well, and we have Kevin Harris, and again, he's coming off injury, so says, "Oh yeah, the growing pain sucks." But I'm just curious, guys, like with the injury, with Kevin Harris, he coming back, because I know a couple of those commentators were saying that. And did y'all check the ESPN 2 broadcast? Where he was just making these corny puns that really weren't funny. He said that Pastor Cavassier smoke. That was one of his lines, and he said that when it was the fourth quarter, he was like, "It's a cockfight out here." It's like, "Oh, okay." You know, that's not really that much funny. All right. I wish Ty Ellis could be kind of like inserted instead of the ESPN's talkers, because sometimes they just be talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. And even though Shane Beamer didn't go for that field goal, it really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I do one thing I do like, right? And again, if you're watching live, please like the videos, man. It helps out a ton. I like the fact that Shane Beamer is aggressive, right? Even though we did not get the fourth down conversion, he is aggressive. So that's one thing that I like about that. Like, I'm sitting here just like, man, like, like we're going to win 6 wins. We're going to win 6 games. I am more confident looking at this team. Like the mistakes that we did, the defense, bro. Listen, we lead. I believe we lead the SEC in turnovers. We had 10 turnovers. 10 turnovers. In the bro, our defense is getting after it. Clayton White, them boys up there, Tyron Gray, Taryn Gray, excuse me, Taryn Gray. Them boys are getting after it, man. And imagine when we start getting more and more recruits in this thing, man. But I like what I saw, man. It was an enjoyable game, man. And when we did, the defense was tired. To be honest with you, the defense was just straight up tired. So, man, like I said, man, I like what I see, man. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that we're going to get the 6 wins? Because I think we will. I think we will. I really do think that we will, man. But what I'm gonna try to do, people, I'm gonna try to have some more people on the live, man, to talk about the Gamecocks, man. I got a few people I've been trying to get at, to say the least. But I'm impressed with Luke Doty. Yeah. I agree. Defensive is playing them good. I think it's okay. Yeah, man. Listen. Our defense played an amazing game. You can't ask much more from that, especially with the performance that they gave up against Georgia. Now, Georgia spanked Vanderbilt, so they're gonna spank everybody in the SEC pretty much except for Alabama. But listen, bro, 3 games. I think we're gonna win these next 3 games: Temple, Kentucky, Tennessee. Right? Yeah. Like if our defense continue to play that and continue, we're gonna beat those 3 teams. Clemson is a team that we can beat because Clemson can't run the ball, and the DJ Cat is not who they say he is. He's not a Trevor Lawrence. He's not Deshaun Watson, right? I think we can beat Missouri. I think that's one of those teams that we can beat. I think that we give away Kentucky. I think we can get one back against Missouri, maybe Auburn. We're gonna upset somebody. I know we will. So with all these things being said, guys, Gamecock Nation, listen. I don't care what Uncle Lou says. And he laughs. Georgia's not going to be at the mountaintop forever. They're not. The South Carolina Gamecocks, we're coming. We're coming, man. I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well because, man, like, I don't know, man. But here's what I need you to do, man, because I'm about to get off this live real quick, man. Let me know what y'all think about this comment section below, man. I know the live's going to end in a few minutes, but it don't have to end, right? The party can just begin. We got a lot of talk about this whole week, but I am so, man, Jesus. One thing you can say about Shane Beamer is that he believes in his guys. He believes in this guy, and the fan base, I believe that we believe in him as well. We're legit, but I think we're coming. We're coming even if, I think that too. Yeah. The one thing I did want to say before I leave, man, was that I thought we wasn't balancing them. I thought we should have ran a little bit more, especially when it came to the running game wasn't really as successful as it should have been. You know what I'm saying? But as again, we got to see. Well, we got to give Marcus Satterfield, some credit, man. Let him get his wings underneath him. If this is the end of the season, he's still calling running plays when they don't work and we don't mix it up. I think that's one thing that really sapped this drive. We didn't mix it up. But let me know what you're talking about in the comment section below. Again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update, a recap. We just lost, but listen, I don't mind. I don't even care. I'm good. I think that we are in a good space. Gamecock Nation, we are in a good space. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But like always, let me find the end. I gotta do it real quick. Hold on. So you know what I'm saying? But like always, I had to find the end stream button. It's the next time, people.